Hey, what is happening everybody? My name is John Denton. Thank you for joining me today on the video remix time. Future Life is Good remix with DaBaby twins. DaBaby and Little Baby on this one. Like the original track, did feel a bit disparate between Drake's part and Future's part. So it's going to be interesting to see how it now meshes with two extra artists on the track. Please do make sure you're subscribed to all the YouTube stuff. As I drop this very close to 100k, you may be seeing it as we hit the 100k. And yeah, follow your boy on Instagram, and then if you want to see the uncut version of this along with a lot of other stuff, please do check out the Patreon link down below. Reactions are only possible with the support of the incredible patrons. Right, let's get straight into this. Life is Good, Future, Drake and DaBaby.
Anything she wants, she cashing out without the problems. How you gonna love a nigga that ain't got love for your mama?
And like usual, way off in the deep end like usual. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up.
Hold up.
Should have done your taxes by now, Drake. It's past the end of January.
She hang on the block while I hang like a shooter. Throw away a cougar, she didn't want to leave.
Interesting change. We did wonder in the original version what it would be like. I would have liked to have heard each of the two artists over the other type of beat. So hearing Future on this more Drake style beat is interesting. Hearing in a more melancholy lane, a little bit more introspective, a little sadder, if I'm being honest, is interesting as well. I was expecting the same song again and then an added verse from DaBaby. That's not what we're getting. We're getting Future in a different type of light. I don't know if we're going to get Drake. I hope so. Rapping over the other bit. We'll see. This is interesting so far.
Why should I have trust for you? You ain't get it out the creek. Why should I have love for you? You ain't kneeling to my feet. Why turned up in the plug, talk about healing. After I pay my taxes, I go rich immediately. In another tax bracket.
What is all this tax stuff? Has the IRS been knocking or something? I've never heard a song like it.
And she call me daddy cause my money long like Stevie. Stay down with my son, right or wrong, LBG.
And she called me daddy cause my money long like Stevie. I clicked on that cause, you know, I don't know all the ins and outs. I didn't realise Future's going out with Steve Harvey's daughter. That's a hell of a thing to say in a song, man. Wow.
Bitch, had it in the fish grease. Little bitch, my ring costs a big B as well as my wrist. I'm getting money like this, can't tell problems exist. I gave her enough to go shopping. Pitching up my bitch, I love her up and went exotic. Usual, take drugs going up on that usual. Every time she come, big screw. Every time I put my chains on, big screw. It's cool, man.
Interesting. He sounded good on it. I think I preferred Drake on that, to be honest. It just seemed to fit his voice and style a little bit better. I just like the tone of it. It created that instant nostalgia, that instant feeling of connectedness that he's so magical at doing. Not that didn't sound good. When you got two different artists going over the same beat and doing a slightly different style, you're always going to pick one over the other.
Red bottoms on. Life is good. You know what I mean? Like, 100,000 for the cheapest ring on a nigga finger, little bitch. Ooh, I done flew one out to Spain to be in my domain, automata, bitch.
I ain't been the same since they crossed. You know how they do when you pop. You know, baby can't do all that talk. I got fools trying to sue up in Boston. Baby all on the TV, that's easy. I mix meal with the gas and I bought me a Beamer. Yeah, now I pull up and ghost, they ain't see me.
He always sounds good. I think the flow is unique. I think the flow is interesting. I think the flow has power and punch. I think my problem with DaBaby, if I have a problem, I don't have a problem, but you know what I mean, is that a lot of his music does tend to sound the same, tends to be on stripped back beats, tends to have this similar flow, tends to be similar subject matter. Listening to the album Kirk, this now could just come straight from that, and I don't know if I need to really dive further into exactly every single line that he's spitting in order to get the differences in his music, or if I can just accept that this is what he's kind of going to sound like on everything. I did prefer the songs on his album where he was talking with a little bit more substance and stuff about his father and stuff. That wouldn't even fit in this song. This is a different type of song. It's a luxury song. And he sounds good here. I do like the way his flow jumps over each other at the end of each bar. Must be exhausting for whoever's putting that together, but it does sound good, almost like he's twins and he's trying to jump in front of the other guy. But at the same time, like, I'm waiting for the DaBaby song that sounds completely different to this, rather than the next DaBaby song that sounds exactly like this.
Put that boy in the box, pick a cash. I go take that hoe to Dior, pick a shoe. Let's go. Kickin' shit with your whore, that's my boo. You can go put hardwood on the floor with a hoop. Don't take that, I make a hoe leg. They ain't see me go out like a hoe yet. Ho, you know these little niggas got hoe ways. Make them come air it out like the old days.
Ooh, I done flew one out to Spain to be in my domain, automata, bitch. Ooh, drop $3.
Such a killer hook. for Future. So killer.
On the rain, cause bring the truck, little bitch. Ooh, I was in the trap, serving cocaine, they ain't been the same since.
Spent 30 racks on a rap, bitch, coulda went and bought a brick. Whoa, $250,000 worth of chain, ass ice balls, everybody lit. The shooter got game from a go, I know how to maneuver. She kinda cute, really something to do. I got something to do, so I gave her the Pluto.
It's not giving Lil Baby a hard time before, because I've never really heard anything of his that I've massively enjoyed, and I do kind of rank him a little bit lower than other people in this melodic trap lane. But he's sounding pretty good here. He's sounding like a nice... It's a nice contrast with Future, but at the same time it's a nice compliment to Future. And now he's kind of soaring over the beat. Very, very, very nice melody. And the different tone to his voice compared to Future's works well. Sort of in the lower range and then the upper range. So, yeah, okay. I mean, if we're taking this song mostly now as very much kind of a vibe, kind of something to just... This doesn't really have the energy that it used to have with the Drake verse that kind of had that nostalgic connectiveness, like I said before. Now it feels a bit more like kind of luxury trap 101, but that's fine. So here, just, yeah, I'm okay. It making me sound like I'm kind of getting Lil Baby a little bit more. This still, I don't know if I'm ever going to be a huge fan, but it works well as a contrast to the other three artists on this track, definitely.
White goods, call it good luck. Whoa, neck lit, wrist lit. Look, don't touch, reach, get bust. How about a Phantom? They think it's Houdini. 751 day, I bought 2 Lamborghini. Ballin' like we won a championship. Yeah, everybody get a ring.
100,000 for the cheapest ring.
Okay. Ballin' like we won a championship, everybody get a ring. That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, maybe the highlight. Maybe the highlight of the track. I don't know. I don't think I've ever said that about Lil Baby before.
100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch. 100,000 on the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch.
Well, a stretch to call it featuring Drake on this one, but I guess you got to. Yeah, I definitely think I preferred the original. I just like the contrast of the two, and I did like Drake's energy on it. Obviously, got the video to complement it as well, which did add a lot. But I also like the fact that this was a proper remix. It was a proper remix. It was like it was a completely different song. Yeah, the instrumentation was the same. I would have actually liked the instrumentation to have been played with a little bit more, so it was that kind of remix as well. But at the same time, I like the fact there's a whole long brand new verse from Future over the Drake part, and then he let the Baby Twins do their work on what was his part in the previous track, and I think they both did pretty damn well. Like I said, I was actually impressed with Lil Baby there. I didn't really think that I was ever going to hear something where I thought that he could do better than Future on a verse, but I think he kind of nailed it there, and I like the fact that he really, really kept in with that kind of life is good mantra, which is what the original song had going for it. Good fun track, good fun remix. I don't think we need any more remixes of the track, but I'm definitely interested in hearing what else Future and Drake have coming up. If these guys are involved as well, then, you know, let's hear it. Absolutely. Let me know your thoughts on the remix below. Let me know your thoughts on the original track below. Let me know if you've done your taxes. Let me know if you're too turned up to do your taxes. You know how it is. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. Please make sure you subscribe, liking the video, leaving comments and all that sort of stuff. If you want to see the completely uncut version of this, it is on the Patreon. That's a new bonus on the Patreon over there. And also extra content, Patreon exclusive reactions. Reactions are only possible with the support of my Patreon. Guys, that's it. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.